Hello America, this is Call of Duty Goddess. Today is March the 4th, 2016. I have an update to the video I just did about the feds arrest more Bundy Ranch patriots. There were actually more arrests than the two that I said on that video, according to the United States Attorney's Office, District of Nevada. It says here 14 additional defendants charged for felony crimes related to 2014 standoff in Nevada. This is dated Thursday, March the 3rd, 2016. The federal grand jury in Nevada has charged 14 more defendants in connection with the armed assault against federal law enforcement officers that occurred in Bunkersville, Nevada area on April 12, 2014 over the removal of Clive and Bundy's cows from public lands, announced U.S. Attorney Daniel G. Bogdan for the District of Nevada and Special Agent in Charge Laura Bouchette, I hope I pronounced your name wrong by the way, for the FBI in Nevada. This investigation began the day after the assault against federal law enforcement officers and continues to this day, said U.S. Attorney Bogdan. We will continue to work to identify the assaulters and their role in the assault and the aftermath in order to ensure that justice is served. Well, I think they should start with Harry Reid right up at the top and work their way down to the BLM employees. Superseding criminal indictment was returned by the grand jury on Wednesday, March 2nd, and now charges a total of 19 defendants. The 14 new defendants were Melvin Bundy of Round Mountain, Nevada, David H. Bundy of Delta, Utah, Brian Cavalier of Bunkersville, Nevada, Blaine Cooper of Humboldt, Arizona, Gerald DeLumas of Rochester, New Hampshire, Eric Parker of Haley, Idaho, Scott Drexler of Challis, Idaho, Richard Loveline of Westville, Oklahoma, Stephen Stewart of Haley, Idaho, Todd Engel of Boundary County, Idaho, Gregory Burleson of Phoenix, Arizona, Joseph D. O'Shaughnessy of Cottonwood, Arizona, and Micah McGuire and James D. Woods, both of Chandler, Arizona. 12 defendants were arrested earlier today, so it wasn't 2, like I said in the last video, it was 12. 2 defendants, Brian D. Cavalier and Blaine Cooper, were already in federal custody in the District of Oregon. These indictments and subsequent arrests send an irrefutable message to the American people. Yeah, that we live in a Marxist society now. Charges against the original 5 defendants remain the same. The superseding indictment states that the charges result from a massive armed assault against federal law enforcement officers that occurred in and around Bunkersville, Nevada on April 12, 2014. The defendants are alleged to have planned, organized, and led the assault in order to extort the officers into abandoning approximately 400 head of cattle that were in their lawful care and custody. In addition to conspiring among themselves to plan and execute these crimes, the defendants recruited, organized, and led hundreds of their followers in using armed force against law enforcement officers in order to thwart the seizure and removal of Clive and Bundy's cattle from federal public lands. The superseding indictment charges that Clive and Bundy was the leader, organizer, and chief beneficiary of the conspiracy and possess ultimate authority over the conspiratorial operations and receive the economic benefits of the extortion. The remaining defendants are charged as leaders and organizers who conspired with Bundy to achieve his criminal objectives. And the penalties are listed here. I'll leave the link below, of course, for this. At the end it says, the public is reminded that an indictment contains only charges and is not evidence of guilt. The defendants are presumed innocent and entitled to a fair trial at which the government has the burden of providing guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Well, America, what do you think of this? Are you still going to sit back and bitch about term limits for Congress and say, oh, that's the answer, without a clue as to how to fix this? I've given you ideas that'll help prevent bloodshed, but then the government shills get on there, and just because they talk nice in the comments section doesn't mean they're not government shills. Wake up, America. Wake up. I'm going to say it again. You need to join the militia, people, and you need to help save our country. Everybody needs to pitch in and do something. This Call of Duty Goddess signing off, and as always, I've got your 6.